So we're on day 3. It's been okay actually. We've had anything from sort of 8 knots right now to about 20 knots of wind, and we've taken in the Gennaker because that was just too much for it. And we're just running on the Gennaker now. It's been a bit rough, hasn't it?
It's growing as well.
It's growing, yeah. We've got about 3 metre waves.
So we're in the morning of day 4. Just had quite a rough night actually. Sea state pretty bad. We've had about 3.5 metres swell. Seems to have calmed down a little bit now, so it's not quite so big, maybe 2.5 metres. The wind picked up overnight. We had the Gennaker out for the start of our night shift, which was about 7 o'clock, and we had wind speeds between 17 and 20 knots. But during the night the wind speeds picked up and it hit 24, so we put a reef in the Gennaker. And we're going along between 5 and 6 knots. It's just lumpy and bumpy and uncomfortable. We're on a dolphin hunt. I think Kevin's gone mad. So what sort of day have we had?
Day 5, and it's been a bit of a traumatic day in 2 ways. We've been having problems with the autopilot virtually from the second day we set off. It kept going off and on and off. And then last night, basically it went off altogether.
So 1 o'clock in the morning, from then onwards?
So from sort of 5 o'clock this morning, after Peter had been hand steering for 5 hours, we came on watch early to take over because it was absolutely shattered. So we hand steered until daylight, and unfortunately couldn't get it on video because it was all just too
hectic, wasn't it?
Yeah. Peter went down. He'd got a spare brush set for the motor, so we set to and did that this morning. It took us about 2 hours. De-hand steered for how many hours? 2 hours.
2.5 hours,
absolutely
something like
fantastic. Kept the boat in a straight line. Eventually got that done. Pressed the button and hey presto, it's working again. Touch wood, please keep going.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon we were all just having a good old chat and natter and doing our own thing, and there was a great big snap.
Right before me, the Gennaker just dropped like a huge handkerchief, just like that, all into the ocean, right at the side of the boat. And everybody thought it was the autopilot that had gone again, but no, this was a new event. Everybody came together and pulled together as a team, got it over the side, a few pulled muscles, but the Gennaker's not ripped, nothing's damaged, just need a new halyard now, and we'll look at that in Mindelo.
Excellent. So that's the trauma of the day. We're all just a bit shattered. We've got sausage casserole for tea, and our kids will know what that means.
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke in our family.
A bit of a joke in our family, but yeah. So it's been one of them days we could all just do with a bit of a rest.
So I'm going to try and catch some flying fish as they come out of the water. There have been so many of them. There is no guarantee I'll see any, but we'll give it a go. So what's for tea, guys?
Sausage casserole!
We were just saying our girls will love this. There's a bit of a saga with it, but we'll tell you that later. Yeah, yummy. We've had a bit of a an interesting day, haven't we? But yeah.
Glad it's nearly over.
Yeah. Well, we're on day 6. It's Wednesday, the 11th of January. So today is the first day we've really thought about putting fishing lines out. Yeah, we've got about 18, 19 knots of wind, lots of flying fish around. So we've got a nice lure on the end of that one. Waves are quite big, about 2.5 metres probably, and the wind has been good. Just got the head sail out, full sail out, and just moving along between 5 and 6 knots.
That took me and Graham about 5 minutes to do that. Yeah, say not. Honestly, I couldn't even watch his fingers going in there were that quick.
I think they've got a fish on, we're not entirely sure. No.
We've got the GT gap ready.
So we've got a nice evening. It's about 7, sorry. The sun has gone behind the clouds. We've just come on watch. Oh, that's definitely,
Let it sit on there for a while. I thought that was pretty No way! We're on! What are we going to use?
yeah, got it some. Oh, seaweed.
It's not. It's not.
Sunrise on day 7. A little bit of cloud around, but not too much. We've got 78 miles to go. Probably 76 now. And we should be there for just after tea time tonight, sometime between 6 and 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, that might be in the dark, but...
How far have we got to go?
Yeah. 47 miles to go.
Wow.
Say 50 to get into the marina.
Perfect.
50 miles.
Great moment for putting up the flags then.
Yeah.
Look a bit hesitant. You look a bit hesitant.
Looking up.
Where's the hook? Where's the gaff filter?
In there. And the gloves.
Red gloves.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's fine. Mine's not.
No. Snap.
Thanks for that, Dee. That was absolutely super.
You're well done. Welcome. So we've just come into Cape Verde now. This is the first of the islands on our starboard side. What a beautiful sunset. Just had to jibe the Genoa, the wind's changed. So got all our lines ready, got some fenders, lines ready, all ready to go. Exciting. So we're an hour and a half away or so, and there are about another 4 boats coming with us.
Should we close the toilets?
Ah, well, that just shit.
Not that we had the toilets open, did we?
Oh, that's right. No, we never have the toilets.
No. So how are we all feeling, guys?
Yeah,
How you doing?
I'll be really, really glad to get there.
Yeah.
A little bit apprehensive about coming into this marina. We got apparently 20 knots of wind. We don't know where we're going yet. We've got an option of the east side of the marina or the west side of the marina. Both look pretty precarious, to
Bit
be honest.
challenging,
and we're not
isn't
going to know until we get in there with 20 knots of wind. So
Yeah.
hopefully the Marineros are on their game, and hopefully we've got a few of the Viking explorers ready to help out with lines.
And they gave us a bit of a heads up as to what might happen when we get in there, so that's always quite useful.
We're not racing these other boats here.
We're
Not at all.
absolutely not racing them.
We're not bothered if we get in first.
Hence the engine on.
Floating bar shuts at what time?
What?
We just need to get there before that
What?
shuts.
Floating bar shuts?
We'll be floating, trust me. So how far to go now? So you're about ready to be getting in there?
Yeah, we're getting there. We've got all the ropes and fenders out. We jibed the sail a minute ago because the wind was playing us up. But yeah, we've got about 10 knots of wind, 11 knots of wind directly behind us, so the sail's a little bit on the edge. But yeah, ready to get in. Can't wait. Day 7.
Sunset on the 7th day.
Yeah, just coming into Cape Verde. Amazing. So we made it to Cape Verde about 9 o'clock last night. Wind was blowing us around all over the place, and obviously the Marineros were here to help us. It was great. But God, glad to be here. We're in Cape Verde. We made it. How was it in total?
It was okay overall. A few issues on the way, but
This is our floating bar, so when we first arrived we wanted some internet, and this is the place to be. It's busy, it's noisy, music playing this morning, which is quite nice.
it is a holiday today, so
Lots more
most of the
people
shops
around.
are shut. Most of the main offices are shut.
Yeah,
So everybody's here in the bar, I guess.
yeah. So we're going to have a meal out tonight, we think, but we're going to go for a wander now and show you around.
It's got a lift on it.
So they obviously think a lot about recycling. Pretty cool.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, well, why not do it now? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.